So obviously, Rebecca, we contacted you on Friday about your Neck nomination, and since then things have just exploded for you. I mean, tell me about what's happened since last Friday.
Oh, it's been absolutely mental. It's not stopped. My phone hasn't stopped. My Twitter, my Facebook. People have not stopped trying to get in contact with me, asking me to do different things, shoots, newspaper articles, interviews, all sorts of things.
So these people, you know, nationals, you've got,
Yeah.
you said you've got Nuts magazine, after you, and that's the dream. I mean, did you think any of this would come from doing like a harmless prank, harmless dare?
No, definitely not. If anything, I thought it was just going to cause a stir in Leicester between my friends. I thought people would just be like, oh my god, I can't believe she did that.
Did you ever think that, you know, bad things would come from the video that you did? Because you were quite worried when I spoke to you that, you know, don't promote me in a bad way.
Yeah.
Did you ever, you know, it couldn't have been more opposite really.
Yeah, well, it completely flipped. I thought I was going to be made out to be this like antisocial teenager that's looking like a bit of a tramp, stripping in a supermarket. I was more concerned that newspapers were going to make me out to be a bad person. And I knew with myself it was a harmless joke, and anyone that knows me would know that it was harmless. I
suppose it kind of, because of what you did, would you say it kind of took the attention away from the drinking, essentially? Really, nobody's really... That's
what I wanted to do. I wanted to prove more of a point that it was more, the neck nomination thing was more to outdo each other, not, I wanted to prove that you didn't need to harm yourself through drinking to get attention. Because that's like going into a bar on a Friday night and drinking 10 shots, trying to show off, whereas the other person could just drink one. And like, it's always down to yourself how much you drink and what you do. You've got to be responsible with it.
And when you went into the shop, obviously, and did what you did, I mean, where's that confidence come from? Because I know myself, I'd never would ever do that.
It's just me. Like, I'm the kind of person that doesn't think about things. Like, if I knew I had something coming up, I would not think about it. I'd put it at the back of my mind until I'm there doing it, and then I'd get nervous. Like, I literally just thought of it, asked my friend Jade to come and pick me up, and then when I was in the car with her, I was like, right, I'm going to do it, and then that was it. She didn't think I was going to, running after me with my phone videoing it, and I did it, and she still couldn't believe her eyes as she was laughing, filming.
So when you were doing it, were you really nervous building up to it, or not?
No, I wasn't nervous until my coat was off, and I was like, oh my god, I've actually done it. Like, I'm stood here, and like, because I was so nervous, my adrenaline was going mad, and I couldn't drink the drink properly.
And from that, obviously, it's slightly different, going from a supermarket aisle to a big photo shoot in Nuts magazine. I mean, talk to me about that dream. You said you always wanted it.
Ever since a little girl, like, every girl wants to be in a magazine. Like, every girl wants to kind of have a modelling career and do things that are in the public eye. Like, ever since I was little, I used to kind of look at their magazines like on the shelves in shops and be like, wow, they're all so beautiful, I want to be one of them. And it finally came true. And I got to do it just because I did a neck nom in Leicester.
And when they rung you and asked you, what just went through your head?
Well, they didn't ring me, they tweeted me at first, which was, I think the tweet said something like, followers back would like to message her, and I woke up to it, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy, and I retweeted it, and all my friends were retweeting it, everyone was like, hey, and then I followed them back, they DM'd me saying that they'd like to do a photo shoot with me.
And what went through your head then? You must have just...
I couldn't believe it. Still now I don't really believe it. I still don't believe that I've done it until I see it printed on Tuesday in the magazines. It doesn't seem real.
Does it kind of seem a bit of a dream?
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm just going to wake up, someone's going to pinch me, and it's going to be a bit weird. Like, this is the things that you do actually dream about. Like doing something crazy and then this being the outcome.